You don't even know for sure that anything happened to Damian.
They found his wallet.
Which only means that he might have lost it.
All right, look, you don't get it both ways. Either Damian's a criminal mastermind or he's a careless fool who dropped his wallet when he was fleeing the country. Which is it?
Which means that he might have been in a hurry or he could have been in panic mode. Who knows?
What if there's another reason this wallet was found in the river?
My sister. She didn't do anything to her, Damian.
How can you be so sure? I mean, she's proven more than once that she's a threat to herself and to me.
When you were with Damian, yes, she was jealous, but he's gone.
God, no. He has disappeared. And you know what? The last time I saw my husband, your sister was gunning for him. Molly.
Meg's okay. She turned herself in.
Has she been arrested?
No, she's at Deerbrook. She signed herself back in, and she promised to stay there as long as it takes to get well.
She made that promise before.
Was she hurt?
She's fine.
Okay. So you don't have nothing to worry about.
Are you kidding me? For all we know, she could have stabbed, poisoned, or drugged him before she got there.
So this person you saw on the deck of the Fortuna could have been my father.
There's no way to be certain.
Yeah, but you were looking right down at him. There must have been something that you could recognize. His hair, his clothes.
It was dark. The water was rough.
Yeah, but there must have been something that would give you a clue as to who this guy was.
By the time I reached him, he was gone.
But this person you saw, you said that his clothes were bloody. Was he alive when you saw him?
I can't say. But if he was washed overboard, he's dead now.
Just because Dr. Oliver doesn't want the two of you to be involved doesn't mean that you can't talk to me about him.
Yeah. You know, it's hard actually talking about anything that's happened in the past couple of years without mentioning Luke. I mean, he's become a huge part of my life, and now it's hard to avoid him.
Well, you've been managing so far.
Not really. I mean, I'm living at his mother's house. I'm there all the time. Luke's doing his best to keep his distance, but, you know, it's not easy.
Well, don't even think about moving out. You're not going to be able to find a cheap place anywhere in this town. Even your big bad doctor couldn't find a place. He's living with Katie.
What? Wait, how'd that happen?
I don't know. I just wish I got there first. All right, how does this sound? Needed. Apartment to share.
That works.
Okay, good. I'm going to go post this one.
Wait. Don't waste your time.
You don't think I'm going to be able to find a roommate?
You already found one. Me. When did it happen? Was his family with him when he died? Don't bother. They're not gonna want to hear from me. Just you take care of it.
Have you seen Jacob's blue striped sock? I can't find it anywhere.
I hate when people feel the need to walk around on eggshells. Just ask me what you want to know.
Sounded like someone died.
A patient. It happens.
Doesn't it get to you?
Only if you let it.
Dr. Oliver.
Hank.
Henry, actually. How are you today?
Needed. Really?
Oh, stop.
Don't you stop me. That guy is rude and insensitive, a bad name.
Damian's gone. Meg's safe. It's time we get past all this.
But I still have questions.
Well, you need to let it go, Lily.
What kind of questions?
About this wallet, for one thing.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna hire a private investigator, a diving team to go into the river, what?
I don't know, Holden, but I can't stop worrying about Damian just because you decide I
You
should.
need to stop worrying about Damian and start thinking about your kids.
Are you accusing me of neglecting our children?
Lily, this has been very hard on them. Can't you see that? Luke, you can't accept that Damian lied to you or that he tried to kill Meg. Natalie and Ethan, they don't know if they're coming or going. Thank God Faith is at boarding school. You need to forget about Damian and focus on your kids.
Like he told me to forget about you when I thought you were dead. Everyone was wrong then, Holden. What if you're wrong now?
I don't mean to get in the middle of this.
Then don't.
But if you're concerned about Damian, it might help you to know that over at WAK, we've been monitoring all the police chatter on him ever since he left the inn.
What have you found out?
Everybody's looking for him, Lily. The local cops, FBI, Interpol. Tossing his wallet into the water to make it look like he drowned seems like a pretty quick and easy way to dodge them all.
Exactly. I need to go check on my sister.
Yeah.
Thanks, Molly.
I think I need to go too.
Molly, you made a good point about Damian wanting to evade the police, but there's just one problem with your theory.
What's that?
Damian told Holden that he was leaving the country because he wanted to spare Luke and me the pain of a lengthy trial. So do you really think that he would fake his death knowing that it would devastate his son?
Sorry.
I made my position clear. Crystal, I agreed to treat Noah, but your involvement is neither warranted.
Look, we're following your rules, Doctor. I barely see Noah, let alone speak to him.
They're still living at your mommy's house.
We're in separate rooms. We're on separate floors. I am going out of my way to give Noah the space that you think he needs. You're holding all the cards here, all right? So you don't need to rub it in my face every time we run into each other.
The point is, I don't like running into you, Mr. Snyder. But since you've shown up uninvited to my patient's appointment, what is it you want?
That is none of your business.
Okay, well, when I'm informing Noah later on that I'm dropping him as a patient...
You can't do
I'll
that.
tell to you.
Look, Noah didn't know that I was coming here. I overheard him talking to Maddie, and she was gonna bring him here, and I thought that maybe I could run into him before you showed up. I need his advice for something.
What's the emergency? Did you snap a string on your tennis racket?
My father's disappeared. Is that enough of an emergency for you? He's vanished, and he's left me with a company, and a million questions, and I just... Why am I telling you this? The only thing that you've ever lost is a fee.
Maddie, I have to get out of there.
Is it pressuring you to get back together?
No, but I know that's what he wants. And if we're ever gonna work later on, we have to stay apart now.
Right, so you can concentrate on your surgery with Dr. Oliver.
Yeah. I mean, if I take him off because I can't stay away from Luke, then I lose everything, including my chance of seeing again, so let me be your roommate.
Okay, but you have to pick up after yourself.
Hey, blind guy here, hello. I mean, clothes on the floor could be a hazard to my health. Thank you, Maddie.
You're welcome. This will be fun. We might want to find a third roommate, though, if we want to afford a decent place.
Well, then okay, yeah, we'll do that. Hey, it's time to go.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you off, and then I'm gonna start looking for places.
Okay. Wait,
What?
when did you start listening to heavy metal?
I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Jacob and I have to go.
Where are you going?
The hospital.
Oh, come on. Isn't it enough that you have to share the place with McBrainy? You gotta have lunch with him, too?
Would you stop dumping on him? He's a nice guy.
He is not a nice guy. He is rude and he is snide. He's so conceited. I
Okay,
hate seeing
he's
it.
not all warm and fuzzy. And on the outside, he's a little cold.
Try heartless.
He's driven.
He's a monomaniac.
He's focused. That's why he's a good doctor.
He is focused. He's focused on himself all the time.
He has feelings, Henry. He just doesn't show them all the time. Like,
What, like me? Well, I am sorry, Katie, but I will not apologize for being human. It comes in handy when you need a friend.
Luke, I was just about to call you.
What's going on?
Meg's turned herself in.
When?
I don't have the details, but she's back at Deerbrook.
Did she tell the police anything about Damian?
I'm not sure, but I am still concerned that she may have done something to him.
Mom, I need to talk to you, but I have so many calls I've got to make. Can you come to the office?
What's wrong?
Not over the phone.
I'm on my way.
You're here.
I'm so glad that you're all right.
Oh, I'm fine. Look, I am so sorry. I ran away and scared Lily, and I'm sorry for so many
I'm
things.
sorry. I'm sorry for not believing you. I can't believe I listened to Damian Grimaldi over my own sister.
You shouldn't blame yourself. Damian is a master of manipulation.
You need to forget about him.
You're right. And I know I can't blame him for everything. It was my obsession that landed me here, that allowed me to be vulnerable to all his games, caused me to do all these crazy things that I'd done.
Well, you know what? It's okay, because it's over now. I took care of everything.